Hello. Uh, Last video I showed how I made a server and client using socket.io. I'm just going to display that again, demo that again. So two command prompts for server and socket. Run the server here, server.js. Okay, and run the client here. Okay, now as you can see, client is sending the same data here and it is updating instantly without having to enter anything. Now it will be useful if we can do that in a browser, so that the browser user do not have to update the data. For example, in a case where new tweets, the user is opened a page which fetches tweets, so it will be better if the come in automatically without having to update the page. Or in case of sports, then the scores are automated without refreshing the page. So for those cases, use them. So today's plan is to demo that in a, can close this for now. Make an index.html file here, but you can make it anywhere, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm also going to make a little script tag here. And we also need to import the script in the head section. This is a CDN. You can also download it locally and use it using the local path, but CDN is always better when it comes to websites. Now in the script, write first of all, if I change the body tag, script will be erased maybe. So I'm gonna make another div with ID text variable text field is equal to document dot get element by ID text field dot inner HTML equal to hello world. Test that for once. Okay, so the world is dynamically generated, it wasn't present from before, so it works. Now we're going to include socket, and it's a common convention to name it IO. Or maybe we should call it socket, it's better. Okay, now socket dot on. We're writing message here because server. Okay, we haven't implemented that yet. I'll just explain that later. So basically, it's just an identifier of what kind of communication is happening right now. They want to have multiple communications, we can have multiple names, message one, like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then we add the function message, and when it gets the message, that's when it is going to this can be outside. That's when it is going to replace message. Okay, that's pretty simple. and will not be using the client this time because it will act as a client. And we're going to use the input would be given using command line, because we don't need to necessarily make fancy input fields and all, so we'll just line. So to use command line input, we need to CLI equal to process dot open is, I guess. Okay, I'm not totally sure about this part. Add listener, yeah, and the listener can be stdin, is it? I'm not sure. Just oh, data, I think. Okay, then after get the function, I think the only argument here will be uh, okay, input to data dot to string. Should I rename this input to string dot trim? Okay, data. Okay, okay. Now we need to socket dot up. What was it? Socket dot emit message. So this is the same name we have to use with server so that they can understand which channel is being used. The message will be input itself. This data is basically some kind of object. It's not clean input, so turning it to string, then trimming it. Sorry, trimming it so that okay, so converting it to string and trimming it so that string input. So socket.emit. That's it. And the index, so everything seems to be fine. Okay, now let's close the browser. Okay, one changes to give the name localhost and the same number here 2201. 2201. Okay, so on the server first, node server dot s listening to port. Oh, that's because I wrote 2201 here. Everything's working, or maybe I'll just restart. Okay, port 2201. Now if I open this in the browser, client connected, awesome. Okay, now what happened is uh, if I write something and awesome, it works. Whatever I write is emitted to the browser instant. So this can be, if it's a little confusing to you, in the this command line is actually representing a machine or a server that is running, say, Google server. So in Google server, it is probably running native. It is not using a browser to send data to you. It is using its own computers. So consider this something similar to that, a server, and this is the website that's a user is accessing. If we have a new score, say initially the score was 0-0, and then one of the team scored a goal, you can send the new data instantly, and it will be updated without the user having to refresh the page. uh, Data, this is fun to play with. Oh, okay, so that's it. I'll be back with new, more interesting project next time. Until then, goodbye, and keep, and we'll have more fun next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to. That's all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.